Okay, everybody, we're gonna do the next drawer in the video. Depending on how long this goes, we might do 2 drawers. So let's see what we got. Let's just keep going. Oh, that's what this drawer is. Okay, so here we go. Got a couple of pouches in here, and then we'll go through these, and then we'll get into some other stuff that's in that drawer. All right, so I know what these are. These are these Matt Bailey number 3s here. I'm telling you what, I know me and Mr. Bailey had a little bit of a misunderstanding on this knife just because of the grind, but this thing is something else. Just smooth and locked up, and the custom work this guy does is amazing. If you're wanting something like this, you know what this reminds me of is just the smoothness of that Freeman flipper, and just the way it falls down. Watch this, boom. Just runs on bearings, locked up. This thing is awesome. So that's a great knife. That's living in the drawer. Nice 4-inch. Is that a 4-inch blade? Before I start line, let's see. Yeah, right at 4. 1, 2, 3. What? No. Learn how to count. Learn how to measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, right at 4 inches. This thing's awesome. And then of course I got the same thing in disco silver weave. I forget what they call that, but we're going to call it disco weave. Burn, baby, burn. No? Okay. Alright, so we got those 2 living in there. These are awesome knives. We'll leave these out just so we can eyeball these and tell us where the top of that is. Put that over there off camera as much as possible. And, oh, I didn't realize this one was in here. This is my oldest knife that I have. This is my Buck 112 I got back in a long time ago when I was a certain age that I don't want to tell you, so I don't reveal my ancientness. No, this is back in 1979. I got this from my dad when I was 7 years old. And it survived the fire, and it survived the floods, and it survived so many different moves that we made. Yeah. So that's a cool knife. If I had to keep one last knife, that's the one I'm never getting rid of. Alright, that's not on camera. And now this is the whole entire drawer full of 4Maxes. Alright, so we're just going to go through these real quick. We got a Gen 1 4Max right there. And then we have another Gen 1 4Max right there. Alright. Put that there. It's just all 4Maxes. You can probably just fast forward and get the idea through what's going on. Oh, but you'd miss out on this one. Oh, check this bad boy out. Oh, man. Now this one came with the messed up lock bar, so I had to send it in. So this one got fixed by Lord Demko himself. The lock bar's been situated by him, so it's kind of a Demko mid-tech almost. Oh, and check out that scale. Got the scales done, got the lining done there. And I got this done by a man named Steve Ketchum. And then directly after that, everybody started having issues giving their knives to him, and so I kind of lucked out in getting all this stuff back right before things went badly. But definitely one of the cooler 4Maxes you're going to see out there. There's one that's floating around. It's got wooden scales on a production 4Max, and he's cheating in life because that thing's awesome too. Alright, scoot this over a little bit. It's hard to tell what my camera's doing from time to time. Alright, so there you go. 2 Gen 1s. A Gen 2 with an awesome story behind it. Oh, another Gen 2. Another Gen 2 that has been touched by the hands of Demko. Alright. Keep going. That's what they said. Alright, what's in this one? Oh, this is Gen 1. Check this out. You can just tell when you pull these out. Just the finish on the Gen 1s are so much better. Just smoothed out and just nice. Alright, put that one away. There we go. We're almost done. we're almost done with this drawer. Then we can go on to something else. More fun. Alright, so this is, there we go, a Gen 2 sent to Mr. Demko and fixed. All my Gen 2s have been fixed. They all come with that wonky lock bar. In fact, I bought a couple just so I could send in to Demko so that I would have a reason to email him without violating the stalker laws. Alright, and here's another Gen 1. I know what you're thinking. Jimmy Slash, you have a problem. Yes, I do. I do have a problem. A huge problem. I can't stop buying these things. And, of course, no Formax collection would be complete without the Italian Formax. It's a nice and spicy meatball. This is a good one. The finish on this is probably better than any of them except the Gen 1s. But man, I like the grind on these blades. Maybe a little bit better. I don't know. If you end up getting an Italian Formax, and that's the one you get because it's a little bit less expensive right now, you're not going to be selling yourself short on the Formax experience because this thing is awesome. Alright, so there you go. That is 8 of my Formaxes. 2 of the Matt Bailey Customs, and my favorite knife of all time, my Buck 112 that my dad gave me when I was a kid. I think that's it for that drawer. So, you know, since we got some sentimental knives out here, like the Buck and a couple of these, the ones that have been in Lord Demko's office, let's check out this other drawer. This is where I keep a bunch of my sentimental knives. So I'm just going to go into that real quick and pull out some of these. This was given to me by you. Still one of my favorite knives. And the orange is awesome on that. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah. Good friend of mine gave me this knife. These are the knives that will never be sold. I don't know if I can get them on camera. Let's see. Pull you out of here. You look the same as the other ones. So, alright, so we got that little piranha there. Alright, so this is actually this is the second drawer. This is the drawer of sentimentality here. Oh, I got that one from a buddy here on the channel. They made that for me. I love this kind of stuff. This is so cool. These are knives that hardly ever get used. Maybe get pulled out every once in a while. And will never ever be sold. Alright, what else do we got here? Oh, what is this? Let's check it out. Oh, this is my first knife with my name on it. Isn't that cool? Never ever. Oh, is it locked? Oh, I think I locked it. Never used, never sold, never anything. Alright, check that out. Little jobber there. I'm still looking. Still looking. What's this one? Why is this one in the drawer? Oh, yeah. Never ever getting rid of this one. Buddy gave this to me. So cool. This is a nice knife. I wish I could use it, but I can't. It's all part of the code. The don't use code. Alright. Here's another one that was given to me. Oh, man. I love this knife. I love the color on this Opinel. That's awesome. So that one will never ever be sold, ever getting rid of. I know I got a bunch of these, but you wanted to know what was in my drawers, so I gotta show you. Alright. Let's see what's in here. I don't know. I gotta show off camera just in case it's not crazy. No, that's not that. That's nothing sentimental. Why is that in there? Get out of there. Alright. Hold on, I got more stuff. More stuff to show you. Alright. A buddy of mine made this for me. Little Opinel. Once again, this will be with me forever. I might have to be buried with some of these. Just so I know. I know that nothing bad happens to them. Oh, yeah, here's another one. Oh, the patron saint of knives knife. Thank you. This was cool. Another cool knife that somebody bought for me and had engraved. That's the kind of cool stuff that's awesome. And then I have this. I got this I bought from Birdshot. Never ever gonna get rid of that. Alright, I think that's it for this. Oh wait, this one. This one means a lot to me. These things are almost impossible to find. And this person sent this to me with this awesome lanyard on here. And they knew that I liked pink, and they sent it from the personal collection. And it means a lot to me. And it will never, ever go anywhere. Very cool knife. If you don't have a shuffle, it's like $10. You have a really cool little pocket chunk. These are great. I need to get back into those. I'm going to find another deal and start sending those to you guys. Alright, let me see. We're almost done. I know you're thinking, you're killing the television. Alright, I think that's it for the sentimental drawer for right now. I got some other weird knives in here that don't mean anything. You had that knife forever. I just don't want to mess it up. Alright, so I'm going to show some of that stuff later, but these are some of my more sentimental knives that people have sent out to me. And some of my favorites, of course, in the 4Max, some of my favorite customs right there. Matt Bailey, he does great work, guys. And don't let my little snafu with him mess up your attitude. If you guys want something awesome, and you're thinking about a custom out and you want to hurt your finger, these things are awesome. Check that out. I'm not going to lie. Good stuff. He does good work, and he's a good dude. So now that we've gotten everything of that taken care of, I will not be a problem getting knives from this guy. Of course, Lord Demko just does amazing work. If you can't get a custom 4Max, you're not really missing out. I mean, it's a custom 4Max, but you're not coming down in much quality or whatever. Just the feel is, these things are awesome. And to really appreciate these, I think you have to have a custom in your hand to understand that, man, you're not doing wrong here. These are great knives. I think that's it for this drawers. We're going a little bit long, not too bad. So, here's some of my 4Maxes, my sentimental knives. And I really appreciate this. This reminds me of, and these aren't the only ones, but these remind me of the awesomeness of the group and the channel, and why y'all should get over there and be on Facebook. This is the feelings that you get from looking at this, or what I get, or what I get from talking to the people on Facebook and chatting with those folks and making friends over there. And I think you'd have the same experience if you checked it out. I have no reason to grow the Facebook page. I'm not making money off of it. I'm not doing anything besides trying to share with y'all the awesomeness that's going on over there. And if you like knives and you like cool people, then that's where you want to be. Alright, I think that's it. I look forward to seeing y'all later, and I will talk to y'all later.